How to edge a garden bed like a landscape designer. Modern techniques explained there is a detail in every professionally designed garden that most people walk straight past without noticing. They see the plants. They see the paving. They see the furniture and the walls and the lighting. But they miss the thing that is quietly holding every single one of those elements together and making the whole garden read as designed rather than just assembled. It is the edge. The line where the garden bed meets the lawn, where the gravel meets the paving, where the planting meets the path. That single continuous line, when it is sharp, clean, and intentional, does something almost magical to a garden. It makes every plant look more considered. It makes every surface look more resolved. It makes the entire outdoor space look like someone with serious design training put it together. And when that edge is missing or messy or done with the wrong material, the whole garden suffers for it. No matter how beautiful the plants are, no matter how expensive the paving, a soft, undefined, poorly executed edge quietly undermines every other good decision you have made. Today on Modern Yard Lab, we are giving you the edging techniques, the edging materials, and the design thinking that professional landscape designers use to make gardens look extraordinary. Not just neat. Extraordinary. Let us go. Welcome back to Modern Yard Lab, where the details that most people overlook are exactly the ones we go deepest on. Because the difference between a good garden and a great garden almost always lives in the details. If you are new here, subscribe right now and hit the notification bell. The content on this channel goes places that most garden channels simply do not go. And I do not want you to miss a single video. Let us talk about edges. Properly, why the edge is the most underrated detail in garden design. I want you to do something right now or as soon as you are next in your garden. Stand at the point where your lawn meets your garden bed. Look down at that line. Is it sharp and defined? Does it cut cleanly and confidently through the space? Or is it soft, wandering, and slightly apologetic grass creeping into the bed, soil spilling onto the lawn, the boundary between the two elements confused and unclear? That line, that single line, is communicating something to every person who looks at your garden. A sharp, clean edge says this garden was designed. Every decision was made on purpose. A soft, undefined edge says this garden happened. Things were planted and left to find their own way. Professional landscape designers spend significant time and budget on edging in every project they deliver, because they understand that a sharp edge is what gives all their other work its authority. This is the principle that runs through everything on today's list. Keep it in mind. Tell me right now in the comments, on a scale of 1 to 10, how sharp are the edges in your current garden? 1 is total chaos. 10 is razor sharp. I want to see the full honest range, and I promise whatever number you drop, you are not alone. Core 10 steel edging, the most sophisticated modern edge material. Technique 2, and this is the edging material that changes everything about how a garden reads. Core 10 weathering steel edging. The same material we use for garden screens and planters on this channel, now used as a continuous edging strip running along every garden bed boundary. A flat strip of 3 EMEA Core 10 steel, 100 EMEA to 150 EMEA high, installed vertically into the ground so that 80 to 100 EMEA is visible above soil level and the remainder anchors below. The Core 10 develops its rich amber rust patina within weeks of weather exposure. And that warm, living, amber-brown surface next to deep garden soil and rich green planting creates a color composition of extraordinary sophistication. But here is the design quality that sets Core 10 edging apart from every other edging material on the market. The thinness. The edge profile of a Core 10 strip is 3 mm thick. 3 millimeters, barely visible from the side. The edge disappears and what remains is simply the line, a sharp, continuous material line running through the garden with architectural precision. Compare that to a plastic edging strip, 20 to 30 mm wide profile. or a timber sleeper edge 75 meal wide or more. These wide profiles interrupt the garden visually. They draw attention to themselves. The Core 10 edge simply holds the line and steps back. The execution. Order Core 10 edging strip from a steel supplier or landscape supply company in 2.4 meter lengths. Install using a rubber mallet, knock the strip into prepared soil to the correct depth. Join lengths with simple internal connector sleeves. Gentle curves are achieved by cutting relief notches in the bottom flange of the strip at regular intervals. This allows the strip to flex into a curve without buckling. Every modern garden project I build uses Core 10 edging throughout because no other material holds a line with this level of sophistication. This is the detail that makes visitors stop and look closer. And when they do, they always ask what it is. Does Core 10 edging exist in your garden right now? Drop yes or no. And if you have never considered it before, tell me what edging material you are currently using. I want to see what this community is working with. Flush concrete edging seamless. Architectural. Permanent technique 3, and this is the most architectural, most permanent, and most visually seamless edging technique on today's entire list. A poured-in-place concrete edging strip. Cast directly in the ground at the garden bed boundary, finished flush with the adjacent lawn or paving surface so that the top of the edging strip is at exactly the same level as the surrounding surface. Zero profile above ground. The edge defined entirely by material change, the smooth gray concrete strip sitting at ground level, with soil and planting on one side and lawn or gravel on the other. This technique creates the edging result that looks most like the work of a professional architect rather than a garden contractor. The lack of any visible profile above the ground. The seamless flush junction between the concrete and the surrounding surface. The continuous, unbroken material line running through the space. The execution. Excavate a trench at the bed boundary 150 mean wide, 150 mean seen deep. Form the trench with temporary timber shuttering. Pour a standard concrete mix reinforced with 6mm seam steel mesh. Screed the top surface perfectly flush with the adjacent lawn or paving level. Remove shuttering after 48 hours. The resulting concrete strip is permanent, completely maintenance-free, and visually extraordinary. The modern upgrade add iron oxide pigment to the concrete mix in a charcoal or black tone. A near-black concrete edging strip at flush ground level. Separating a lawn from a dark soil garden bed has an elegance that no surface-mounted edging product can replicate. This is the edging technique I would use in my own garden above everything else on today's list. Because it asks nothing of you after installation. It never moves, never fades, never needs replacing. It simply holds its line. Permanently. Could you pour a flush concrete edging strip in your garden? Drop concrete in the comments if this is the technique you want a full step-by-step tutorial on. Because if enough people ask, I will make that video next. The no-edge gravel reveal and material transition technique 4, and this is the most modern, most unexpected approach to garden edging on today's entire list. The one that completely reframes what an edge even is. The no-edge edge. Instead of a physical edging strip or a cut line, this technique creates a visual boundary between garden bed and surrounding surface through a deliberate material transition, a narrow band of contrasting gravel or aggregate placed between the garden bed and the lawn or paving. Typically 150 to 200 mm wide. A consistent, clean-lined band of dark basalt chip or pale river pebble that runs continuously along every bed boundary. No edging strip required. No cut line. No maintenance other than occasional re-raking. The contrast between the dark gravel band and the surrounding surfaces creates a visual separation so crisp and so clean that the edge reads more clearly than a physical edging strip ever could. But here is where the modern design thinking elevates this from a practical solution to a genuine design feature. The gravel reveal is not just an edge, it is a third material in your garden's palette. Lawn gravel planting. Paving gravel planting. The gravel reveal sits between the surfaces and creates breathing room between them. Visual space. A moment of rest between materials. The execution, edge the bed boundary with a spade cut or core 10 strip first to contain the gravel. Fill the band with a single species of decorative aggregate to a depth of 50 mm. Dark basalt chip for a modern, moody palette. White marbled chip for a high-contrast, clean look. Buff gravel for a warm, natural tone. Choose the aggregate color by holding a handful against your paving material before committing. The relationship between the two colors is everything. Would you use a gravel reveal as your primary edging approach? Yes or no in the comments. And tell me which aggregate you would choose: dark basalt, white marble, or warm buff. Those three choices say a lot about a gardener's design sensibility, and I genuinely want to know where this community sits. 4 techniques. Each one distinctly modern. Each one achievable by any homeowner who is willing to commit to the line. The spade cut edge free, satisfying and beautiful when maintained with commitment. Core 10 steel edging, the most sophisticated material for a continuous architectural line. Flush poured concrete, the most permanent, the most architectural, the most professional. The gravel reveal, the most unexpected, the most modern, and the most design-forward approach of all. Here is what I want to leave you with today. Your garden already has edges. They are already there at every boundary, between every surface and every planted area. The only question is whether those edges are doing design work or just sitting there being ignored. Every technique on today's list costs less than you think, takes less time than you expect, and makes more difference than almost any other single thing you could do to your garden this weekend. So here is your challenge. Pick one technique from today's list and commit to trying it in one section of your garden in the next 2 weeks. Drop the technique you are choosing in the comments right now. And come back when you have done it and tell me what happened. Because your result, your specific before and after, is exactly the kind of content that this community is built on. If today gave you even one idea that changes how you see your garden edges, please share this video with one person who needs to see it. That one share means everything to Modern Yard Lab. Subscribe, hit the bell, and I promise you the next video on this channel is going to change how you think about modern garden design all over again. I will see you in the next one. Now go cut something sharp.